guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to continue this mini series that I've apparently started of talking about underage girls online who look older and are probably being used by their parents to make some quick money. Now, this episode will focus on Melody Official 3. Melody has 3.1 million followers on Instagram, so that's her largest platform. She has a close 1.9 million on YouTube, so she is extremely large for, listen to this, an 11-year-old. Now, I don't even know how I feel about an 11-year-old having Instagram full stop, but that's another story. On her YouTube channel, she focuses on her music or Q&A style videos. Anyway, the main thing I want to focus on here is her Instagram, because I'm sure on YouTube there are a lot of creepy people, but she's speaking, I'm pretty sure it's Portuguese, so I don't think we could really get that much from her videos. Okay, so the pictures I'm going to show you later on in this video, I think it's really easy to forget how old she is. Now, obviously I told you and you know, but I think that it can kind of slide to the back of our heads considering what we do see on Instagram, which is people just showing their body to no end. So I want to show you a quick clip of a video of hers. It doesn't really matter if you don't understand what she's saying. The point is that she's celebrating getting views or subscribers, I don't know, but seeing her behavior and then comparing and contrasting that to the pictures will help you better understand why this is fucked up, like as if it's not obvious.
E aí, galera! Bateu 80 milhões! 80 milhões! Doido! Aquela... Segura! Toma! Meu Deus, gente, bateu 80 milhões, eu sou bem tozen. Quem não viu vai lá ver também, tá? Beijão. A gente tá aqui pra agradecer a todos os fãs. Muito obrigada!
So this page is distinctly troubling because she's only 1 year over 10, which really freaks me out. She's not even a teenager yet, and the pictures she's posting are just exploiting her body. Now, I'm not blaming her necessarily because we don't really know, A, how aware her family is, B, whether they're forcing her to do this, C, whether they're happy about it. The most probable thing is that they're in on this because I don't really think that an 11-year-old would necessarily know how to market herself to garner such a following. You know what I mean? If she were a normal 11-year-old, they wouldn't automatically think, hey, let me post a picture that emphasizes my ass on Instagram because then people will follow me. I don't know if 11-year-olds think like that. I didn't, so I'm not sure, but I'm quite certain that the parents must have something to do with this. Also because they must help manage her career or aspiring career as a singer, so gross. Anyway, let's look at some of the pictures that she's posted on her Instagram and play, does this look like an 11-year-old to you? So there's this one where she's like in a pink sports bra. A lot of the comments now are people who are bringing attention to the fact that this is not okay for an 11-year-old. Not because the people looking at it are sexualizing her. I mean, I'm sure some people are, but when I look at this, I don't think, wow, she's sexy. Like, no. What I think is people will think that because she's projecting a sexy image, whether it's her choice or not, like I said, in the end doesn't almost even matter because this is the product. What concerns me is the people who are looking at this who aren't thinking like you and I and are thinking more like they're fucking pedophiles. And another thing that also I realize makes her look older is that she has her nose pierced, which I don't think is a norm for most 11-year-olds. I think having your ears pierced at 11 is a lot already. I don't know. I'm too old to relate at this point. Anyway, in these comments, she always has people saying, you're pretty, whatever, but then now there's a little bit of outrage. Like here, it says, oh my fucking god, are you 11? You look like a 30-year-old woman. This is terrifying. That wasn't very nice, but at the same time, yeah, she looks far older because of the way she's displaying herself or is being displayed by her parents. So here she's with these two dudes who I think are also musicians. The way she's posing with them, I don't really like it. Like, I don't think it's sexual how she's posing. I mean, they're just like crouching down or whatever, but this is not typical 11-year-old behavior. And the real problem here is not only does she put herself in immediate danger of having creeps approaching her and she might not know better, but also, like with the Danielle Cohn thing, I'm just wondering what this does to your brain to be trying to act like you're 18 on Instagram when you're not. And I just don't think anything of positive can really come from that. On the contrary, I think you're opening yourself up to a lot of different horrible experiences that don't help you as a person. You know, like there's some horrible experiences you grow from that you're just like, okay, I don't think those would happen here. Okay, so when I go to the page of those two dudes, I can't really find any ages written. I even looked them up and nothing was coming up. I don't know if there's anything else I could look up, but these two dudes to me look like they're at least 16. Hey, so while I was recording this, I did a little bit more snooping, and it turns out that one of them is 19. The other one, I don't know, but I'm guessing they're close enough in ages, so it's worse than predicted. Cool, bye. Now, I don't know what kind of relationship they have with her. It's probably some kind of business collaboration, sure, but even that to me is weird. At 11, I don't remember having friends that were 16. Now, like I said, it could be business, so this could all be a question of networking. It certainly is worth it for them because on their account that's tagged, they only have 10K followers, which is nothing compared to her 3 million. So maybe it's just a business collaboration. I just think it's strange, especially when you look in the background, you see that there's like only older people, but it doesn't seem like they're parents. It seems like a weird party scenario. Giving the benefit of the doubt, let's say it's for a video, okay? So we all sleep better. Let's just say it's that. Okay, so here we have another picture with the silver, very form-fitting skirt, a crop top that's short enough to show her bra, and she's wearing heels. Now, like I've said, I'm not conservative. I mean, like, if you follow me on Instagram, you know. But come on, like, this is not normal to be displaying yourself like this. It's not normal. And like I said, I'm not blaming her, but I just don't understand what kind of mentality thought this was okay. Now, of course, the parents are probably trying to get some money out of it. But the reality is that I think this is doing some kind of psychological damage because she's already putting herself out there or being put out there as a sexual kind of being when she's not even developed yet, which disgusts me to no end. And even the face she's doing in this picture, I'm sure she thinks she looks cute, but we can't deny that it has some kind of seductive thing between posing in a form-fitting thing, wearing heels, having a short skirt, having a short top, and then looking at the camera the way she's looking at it. I'm also like, dude, like, you need to protect yourself, you know? Like, creepy people are gonna love this shit. And it's like, I don't know, it just amazes me to no end that this is happening. And, you know, even Instagram isn't like, you know, maybe get the parents to monitor the content more. It just surprises me. Okay, so this is the last one because I really just don't really want to be looking at this anymore. Like, I feel too much. So here we have her picture. I don't know if she's wearing a push-up bra, if that top is just doing things, but let's say the photo is focusing on, you know. But as we can see, her chest area is very much a focal point in this picture. Like, I don't think that's really deniable. And even here, there's a comment saying, hey friend, how much did you pay for silicone? Is it silicone or silicone? I never know. But anyway, they were referring to her chest. So maybe some people are already thinking she has implants. Either way, the fact that there are comments referring to that indicate that that is a central part of this photo, which at 11, there's just no place for it. And I know I'm being redundant, but the thing is, it really saddens me that I have to explain why this is not okay. Now, I'm sure most of you watching this realize why it's not okay, but the fact that Instagram is so fast to like hide people when they show their nipples or like get their picture deleted or whatever, but here, it's not the same as being directly nude, but at the same time, this is garnering probably the wrong attention. Like, I don't want to know what's happening in her DMs because I'm sure she's gotten plenty of unsolicited type photos that I'm sure she doesn't want. So yeah, I'm not even sure what we can do about this because I don't think it's fair to have her account deleted because I'm sure she worked hard, you know, and wanted to get her music out there. But at the same time, I'm like, there has to be some kind of monitoring. There has to be maybe like someone else managing it. And I'd want to say the parents, but they're clearly okay with this. So I don't even know. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this. I'm very curious. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to my patrons as always. And let's get right into the fan